Alright, in this video I am going to try and make a hair system for my character here. And notice this character's got her arms splayed out, and I don't do that anymore. I just do it from the natural pose. So I borrowed a character from one of my old models. I wanted me to create a new paint layer. So I want a haircut like this. So I've got the kind of the lump there already, and I'm gonna have to kind of come off this and just have a quick look and then come back to it. So I'm just going to get rid of images, otherwise it won't let me. So I'm on bulge, and just a reminder, this is Autodesk Mudbox 2013, and strength is not there yet. It's not changing fast enough. No, take it up to about 4. Let's see what it is on strength. Smooth, let's work out a bit. So I'm working on bulge, I'm working on smooth, grab. Those are the main ones I normally use. The alternative button to bulge is going to decrease the bulge by pressing the control key. So let's have a look at that model again. So that'll be tied back in a bun. It's hanging over here, it's a grab. And I should kind of speed it up. Going to show you I'm using the freeze option here. By the way, my model called Wendy, it's locked, so I can't change it, and it's just a model. I will save as Wendy's hair. It's different. Should give my characters a bit of a name, and so I'm using a freeze because I want to bulge this area now. It wasn't going to happen if I did it any other way. Now the top. Now bottom. That's probably about right. And it's kind of casual. It's very simple, right? And it takes a little bit here. Where I'm just kind of making it less symmetrical, and I made it a little bit more there. And it says the back of it was protruding as well. And you got to always watch out that you haven't kind of inverted the thing inside out. So it's more like this one. And I don't want to go to extreme, creating too much. So here, the next step is to really This person is going to be in the distance, so I'm probably going to see this side of her more. So I'm going to double check this area. Make sure it's not really covering her ears, which is fine. I want to unfreeze that area. Freeze up this area. Put one last little bit here. That's probably what I want. Not so much. It is tied back. Maybe a little kind of thing like this here. Probably a little part with the hair. I probably could do with bulging it. Just here. Just moving it down. Move it up along here, a bit bumpy, and pretty much sculpting is done. I don't want to spend too much effort on it. Right, so sculpting done. And it's the colouring of the hair now. Hit that save button, and the tactics will be kind of, the material I'm using here is gesso, but I'll show you a way where I can make kind of transparent parts of her hair more prominent, which is going to be here. If you look on the picture here, just here, or here on this lady, there's less hair there because it's kind of the start of the hairline, whereas here it's thicker. So there's going to be a slight kind of transparency here and here. Thick hair here. Alright, so I'll speed up and I'll be using, I'll start off then I'll speed up. Airbrush, let me hide the figures there. Which is quite a good stamp. This one. Randomise it a bit. And what's her hair colour? Let's have a look. Dark brown. Okay. So I'll start with and the strength is 100. And then I'll kind of speed it up and I'll make sure I won't paint this area too much. And I'll show you how to create a transparency. Does that look right on the side? Don't look quite right. Let me just adjust that. I do right. Save button. Through again. Layer. Yep, that'll do one layer. Then the hair will do. All right. Back to the paint. The airbrush. See what? Oh, yep. Let's be great. Just hit the. It's going to let me do it. Alright, so that's more like it. So I want to turn the randomizing off. Right then, that does not look dark brown to me. Right, so it's time to speed up, work my way through. Don't forget to do, you want that 3D effect, the other side of the object, which is what I'm doing here. So you've got gaps like here at the top of the head, but you want the gaps to shine through to kind of something, and the best way is to have like a second layer of hair. If you did it just a plain white, it look kind of a bit odd, and this gives it like a real kind of volumetric effect. And you have the other side of it also painted. Alright, so some light touches here. I kind of do, I reckon. This one could. It's very hard on this. Probably going to bend things. You can pull it, but it's not so easy to bend it. I'll try. Oops. Let's freeze them. More of it. Undo. Using the freeze tool again. Alright. Hit the save button. Next, export. Now I'm just going to get rid of Wendy. Delete. This is the lower half of her. Delete. So I'm not going to confuse the program at all. Hit that save button again. Right, export. This is a previous. Oops, gone too far. Images. New folder. And when you do this, capital letters for different words, no spaces. I wonder how many paint layers I'm going to get. 2? 1, okay. One's fine, hit that save button again. Now, when you're here, center Maya, tone levels. She's now in Maya, she's got the hair now. So this model was just waiting for me. Now, if I remember right, mental ray, don't need any, let's do a mental ray. Notice it's not kind of see-through after I rendered it. Not see-through, but remember that layer that I exported. So now, probably a good thing to do is give it a new material. Hair's going to be shiny, long. give it a name. MayaHair phone. Whoops. I'm just trying to click on something else so it registers it. And what's this? Okay, right. Now, for the colour, file, I'm going to have to turn down the shininess of it. Last name there. MayaHair system. Click on it again. Let's take down reflectivity to, well, some in there. 0.5. Cosine power. It's up to me, shiny hair or not shiny hair. Leave it there. Bump map. File. Bump value. Give it a name. Same again. Works usually. Oh, let's turn down the bump. The bump value. Alpha gained. Make sure our alpha luminous is on. 0.05. Something like that. Right, see the difference. See if we can see some see-through bits in there and texturize with a bump. Too shiny. Don't know about you, but I can kind of see through into a skin underneath, so that's working fine. Too shiny, great. Nearly there. Cosine power like that. Specular colour. Let's give it a brownish tint. That too is brown and reflectivity 0.01. Try again. Notice I used, when I was doing it, there was two colours involved, wasn't it? A darker brown and a light brown. That's more like it, isn't it? Right. With that bump value can go up. I'm just going to put some physical sun. Where's my sun? Create a sun. Make sure it's there. There it is. And I might do one more thing, but bump up the sun value in a minute. Not the sun value, I mean the bump. Notice here that all the eyelashes are all kind of coming out individually. Now, nice colour actually, I like that. Notice here that you can kind of see with the eyelashes, look, you can look right through them. There's no kind of little funny kind of thing like this. And that's because I use Lambert and not Fong. So let's change that. A couple of things I want to do. Change this to the bump value to be higher. Alpha gained. And I'll put 2. See what it looks like. And also, and don't be afraid to mess around. Give it a Lambert. So that it's still there. You need to rename it. Wendy Lambert here. Always try you know when you're importing things, there's always going to be a lot of redundant stuff. Like so now is the time to animation. Is it rendering hypershade? Delete unused. I'll shrink it a bit. And there's always a lot of rubbish in there that you need to delete. So on there, you know, like skin there, I've got too many of these layers. I'm going to get rid of a lot of them layers. But main thing is, does it now? I've changed it to Lambert. There, I can give it a shiny consistency as well, even in Lambert. Nope, not glowing. Transparency is taken care of now. Ambient incandescence, no shininess. Yeah, it should be. Sometimes I'll put it back on, I can't remember how I do it. Bump value diffuse. Not one of these. Let's see what it looks like. So we're gonna get close. Hopefully that hairline, that funny kind of borderline hairline thing's gone. Should be able to see right through the Lambert. It's not bad. Not bad. Thing is, what it's doing is it's casting a shadow. That's what it is. It should cast a shadow, because here it's important, but here. And you're kind of, I'm not going to be too pedantic. If it looks alright, I might just leave it. Make sure it's on Lambert yet. Okay. Oh, which I prefer actually. It wasn't. I lost a lot for the lack of shininess. I'll change it to Lambert in this case. And the bump map's increased a bit. I will change that back. So I'm not happy with this at the moment. Change it back to a Fong. Give it another name again. Different name. What was I typing here? We got it on 0.05, wasn't it? 0.01 was the we'll end out one. Change the specular colour to this. Transparent, take care of bump map, whack that up. To give it a 1. Double check. Still the same one. Right. So the bump map's gone right up. Oh, that's better, isn't it? They're too shiny, I think. Not shiny, but too... Click off that. Right, if you kind of like what you've seen here, I'm not going to show this the model from this side anyway, so it looks a bit raggedy there. If you like what you've seen, you can play around with it when you get to this stage till you're like happy exactly with what you got. If you like what you see, then please hit the like button. I'm going to do one more thing. I'm going to reverse the alpha is luminous thing. See what effect I'm getting, because I'm curious. Bump map. What I mean is a negative number there. I think it's better the other way around, or is it? See, but the more darker streaks in it, the more it's going to be streaky and bumpish now. So I can try and working this up. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, very bumpy now. Not at all smooth anymore. Ah, it's not bad. So let's go somewhere in between. Go for a 2.5. It's just down here. You can kind of see her head through it, which is great. And that's not bad actually. From the front. Right, just hit that like button, and thank you for watching. One last render. Yeah, that looks okay. It's very pale where she is, isn't she? Alright, thank you for watching.